Hello, my dear students. Welcome to Text Tutor Academy. Today, we are going to start with our social science chapters. So, what do you mean by social science, or how many of you are interested to study social science? Are you interested to study social science? I hope you all like the subject social science. And when we talk about social science, it consists of different subjects. Which are the subjects included in the topic social science? Yes, the subjects like history, geography, economics and politics. All these things we are going to study in one single name called social science. Okay, so let's get started with our new chapter. The chapter is from geography. And what's the name of the chapter? Yes, Geographical Diversity of India. So, what is the meaning of diversity? Yeah, diversity is derived from the word diverse, which means different or distinct. How can we explain this? So, before entering into the chapter, I would like to take each one of you to an imaginary journey through the different states of India. Are you all ready? Let's get started. We can explore some of the different states of India. Let's begin from Kerala. Okay, so when we are traveling through Kerala, what all things you can notice? Which are the tourist destinations? Yeah, the backwaters in Alappuzha, then the sea, then the different types of vegetations you can notice. The trees like a coconut tree, then jackfruit tree, then the food culture, then the traditions, the festivals like then the art forms like Kudiyatam, Theyyam, Kathakali. All these are the peculiarities when we hear the name of the state Kerala comes to our mind. When we hear the name of the state Kerala, these are the things which comes to our mind. The dressing style, the way of the people, the language they speak, then the places, most beautiful places, all these things we can notice. Then from Kerala, let us move on to another state. Okay, after exploring the entire Kerala, we are traveling through different states of India and finally we reach Rajasthan. What is the peculiarity of Rajasthan? Yes, the hottest region in India, where the Thar desert is located. So, when we look into the peculiarity of the state of Rajasthan, you can see the houses, the construction of houses in Rajasthan with small windows. Why they use these small windows? Yeah, to escape from the hot dusty wind. Then another common feature we can see in everywhere in Rajasthan, people are walking long distance, especially women are walking long distance by carrying huge mud cars to collect water. Water scarcity existed in that region. Then the vegetation, mainly cactus, thorny bushes, all these things are noticed in Rajasthan. Then from Rajasthan, again, when we start our journey and we reached the beautiful valley of Kashmir, the destination. Okay, the tourist place, almost all the people wish to visit. Which are the regions like Kulu, Manali, Darjeeling, the cold desert of India, the paradise, the valley of paradise or the paradise of India. Okay, then when we look into the people who are living in this region, you can notice their dressing style. What type of clothes they are using? Yes, they are using woolen clothes. Why? To escape from the cold. Then majority of their food, when we notice the food, they use more fatty food. Okay, fat content is more in the food which they are consume. The reason is to protect from the cold. That's the peculiarity. Then the vegetation. When we speak about the vegetation of this Himalayan region or in the Kashmir region, you can see the fruits. Mainly, the people are cultivating different types of fruits like apricot, apple, oranges. All these are cultivating in this Kashmir region. And from Kashmir, when we move on to the eastern part, and finally we reach the northeasternmost state of India. Which is the northeasternmost state of India? Yes, Arunachal Pradesh. What will happen when we reach Arunachal Pradesh? It's entirely different from Kashmir. The climate is different. The places are different. The topography or the terrain is different. The vegetation form you can see is different. The people who are living in that region, the occupations they carry, it is entirely different from the rest of the other states which we traveled, like Rajasthan, Kerala and also Kashmir. Majority of the people, the population is also very less in these regions, in the northeastern state, because of the topography. It's very difficult to live in that region. It's rugged terrain. Okay, and the thing is that the tribal people are living in that region and their life shaped according to that area where they are living. So, what I try to explain is that when we are traveling or when we notice the different states of India, we can see all these differences. Even though when we compare the Kerala, the state of Kerala with the nearest state Tamil Nadu, we can see lot of differences. Entire difference is existing between the lifestyle of the people who are living in Kerala and with that of Tamil Nadu. All these differences are seen everywhere in India. That's the peculiarity. Okay, that's the meaning of the word diversity. Okay, so in this chapter, we are mainly discussing about the geographical diversity. What are the geographical differences we can notice in the different parts of India? Is it clear, children? Okay, so let's get start the chapter, and the chapter begins by explaining or by showing a quote or the wordings given by Sri Aurobindo. Okay, let's get look into the wordings. To us, by its very geography, the country India appears to be quite distinct from other countries. What he trying to explain? Yes, the country is quite distinct from other countries, and that itself gives it a certain national character. What's the meaning? Or what he tried to explain through this statement? Yes, about the India's geography, the mountains, the desert, the lake, then the sea. All these things make India entirely different from rest of the countries of the world. And this uniqueness shaped India as a nation. And based on this uniqueness, the people who are living in India shaped their lives by utilizing the geographical peculiarities. Our India is the different from other countries of the world. You got it? Okay. One more slide. You just look. What is it? Oh, look into another slide. Look into the people who are shown here. Yes. Who is the first lady? You all know that. Our former Prime Minister Indira Gandhi, and the other one, Rakesh Sharma, the first man who landed on space in the year 1984. Okay, he went to space in a Russian space shuttle and he was renowned as the first person who landed on space. So, a conversation happened between these two people. Indira Gandhi asked Rakesh Sharma how India looks from space, and he replied that Sare Jahan se Acha. What is the meaning of this? Yeah, India is beautiful than any other regions of the world. Sare Jahan se Acha. That much beauty lies in the peculiarities or in the geographical peculiarities of our country. Sare Jahan se Acha. One India, incredible India, the beautiful India. Clear? So, that much peculiarity existing in the Indian country. Clear? So, what makes India distinct from other countries? We have to analyze what makes India distinct from other countries. The first thing is the natural boundaries. When you look into the map of India or when we look into world map, you can see that India surrounded by certain natural boundaries. India is a part of Asian continent and it is known as a subcontinent. That also you know that. Why India is known as a subcontinent? Because the reason is that it's separated from the main continent with certain geographical boundaries. Which are the geographical boundaries which separate India from rest of the other countries of Asia? Starting with the Himalayas in the north. Starting with the Himalayas in the north. The Himalayas which act as a natural barrier in the northern side of India. Then the oceans. Which are the oceans? You know that. The Arabian Sea in the western side, the Bay of Bengal in the eastern side and Indian Ocean. The three oceans which act as a natural barrier, and in the northern side with Himalayas. So, all these distinct feature, the natural boundary. One of the distinct feature of India is the natural boundary, which help India to stand as a separate subcontinent from the mainland. Then second thing is the varied landscape. When we look into the landscape of India, you can see a variety of features like mountains can be seen, then hill stations are there, then desert are there, then islands are there, plain regions are there, plateau regions are there. So when you look into the geographical diversity, you can see all these places in India, and the people who are living in India shape their life according to the region where they are living. Their culture, food habits, dressing style, festivals, everything. Even art forms are shaped according to the geographical peculiarity where they are living. That's the second distinct geographical peculiarity of India. And the third one is the climatic diversity. Of course, we know that the climate of different states of India is different. Already I told you in the beginning. What's the difference? Yeah, Kashmir, the cold region, Rajasthan, the hottest region, then Kerala with a moderate climate. So, climatic geography is entirely different. India experiences multiple climate zones. These range from alpine tundra in the Himalayas to tropical rainforest in the northeast. So, all these aspects are the major distinct geographical features of India. I hope you get my point. Okay, so when we look into the geography of India, it's entirely distinct from other countries of the world. Then, look here, what's this? Yeah, a waterfall. Where is waterfall located? In Karnataka. The Jog Falls in Karnataka. Okay. So, notice the plateau and the waterfall. You can see a plateau and waterfall in this picture, and the power of the waterfall is converted into electricity, hydroelectricity. Hydro means water through special turbines. So, what this picture try to indicate? I already told you people are shaping their life according to the geographical peculiarities or the regions where they are living. Another thing is that we are trying to attain development. India is attaining or achieving development by utilizing the natural resources. Here, waterfall is the natural resources. Using that waterfall, what is creating? Electricity, hydroelectricity. I hope you are familiar with hydroelectricity. Water fall on a turbine, with the pressure of that turbine, waterfall and all, the electricity will create. You all know that. Okay, hydroelectricity. So, utilizing these natural resources, we are attaining progress. So, everything in India, when you look into how we are exploring our geographical peculiarities. Clear? So, through this chapter, what we are going to study, especially mainly two things we are going to discuss. What are the some key geographical features of India, and how does India's geographical diversity affect our life? So, we want to study about the key geographical features, important geographical features of India. So, to study about the geographical features of India, we divided the Indian physiography. Mainly into different regions. So, before starting that, I would like to ask you one question. Do you know the location of India? Where India is located? Yes, last year you studied. Okay, do you recall your lesson on latitude and longitude? Which class you studied? Yeah, earlier classes, lower classes you studied about latitudes and longitudes. I will show you a map. Identify the latitudinal and longitudinal extent of India. How much is the latitudinal and longitudinal extent? Look here, India's mainland extend from 8 degree 4 minutes north to 37 degree 6 minutes north. How much is the latitudinal extent? 8 degree 4 minutes north to 37 degree 6 minutes north latitude. And the longitudinal extent, how much is the longitudinal extent? 68 degree 7 minutes east to 97 degree 25 minutes east, which means that India is located north of the equator. Where India is located? To the north of the equator. Then the country's total latitudinal extent is roughly 30 degrees and its longitudinal extent is also around 30 degrees. Okay, and how much is the north, south and east-west extent of India in kilometers? Yes, the north-south extent is about 3,214 kilometers. 3,214 kilometers, and the west-east extent is about 2,933 kilometers. This you studied already in lower classes. Okay, now for studying about the geographical peculiarity, we classified the Indian physiography mainly into different divisions. We want to study these divisions. Which are the divisions? Starting with the mountains, plain, plateau, desert, coast and islands. Okay, so my question, which are the major physiographic divisions of India? Which are the major physiographic divisions of India? Once again, let's explore the first one, major physiographic divisions. Major physiographic divisions of India. For easy understanding or for our easy learning purpose, the geographical diversity of India divided into various physiographic divisions. Starting with the first one, the Northern Mountain System. Northern Mountain System, also known as otherwise Himalayan Mountains, Himalayas. The first physiographic division, Northern Mountain System, also known as the Himalayan Mountains or the Himalayas. The second one, Northern Great Plains. Northern Great Plains, otherwise Indo-Gangetic Plain. Indo-Gangetic Plain. Then the third one, the third physiographic division, the Peninsular Plateau. The Peninsular Plateau. Then the fourth one, the Indian Desert. The Indian Desert or the Thar region, the Thar Desert. Then the fifth one, coastal plains. Coastal plains. Coastal plains, and the last one, islands. So which are the major physiographic divisions of India? Starting from the Northern Mountain System. This you have to study. Northern Mountain System, also known as the Himalayas. Second one, Northern Great Plain or the Indo-Gangetic Plain. Then the third one, the Peninsular Plateau. The fourth one, Indian Desert, also known as the Thar Desert. Then the fifth one, coastal plains and islands. Okay, along with some rivers are also there, but you have to study each of the physiographic division in detail. Is it clear? Okay, so look into the map. Which are the physiographic divisions? You can see here. Yes, starting with the Himalayas in the northern side, in the top part of India, we can see the Himalayas. The first physiographic division, Himalayas. Second one, this green region known as Northern Plains Already I told you, northern plains, okay, or the Indo-Gangetic plain, second one. Then the third one, this one, which is that peninsular plateau region. Then this yellow region, desert, the Thar desert, okay. Then the coastal plains, this shaded region, okay. These are the coastal plains, and along with we have two islands. Which are the two islands? Yes, Andaman Nicobar and the Lakshadweep Islands. So these are the physiographic divisions of India. I hope you are getting my point. Is it clear? So we are discussing about the geographical diversity of India. Okay, so this geographical diversity affect the entire lifestyle of the people who are living in India. And the second thing, this geographical diversity make India unique, or India stand as a unique nation, distinct nation from other countries of the world. Okay, remember the wordings of Rakesh Sharma. Sare Jahan se Acha, beautiful India. Okay, now let us explore some of the key features of India. When we talk about the size of India, you all know that India is the 7th largest country in the world. So which are the other countries bigger than India? Tell me. Yeah, starting with the Russia, Canada, China, USA, Brazil, Australia, then India. So India, the 7th largest country in the world. Okay, India, the 7th largest country in the world, and it is a part of which continent? Asian continent. You all know that. Then the neighboring, India is known as a subcontinent. India is known as a subcontinent. Why it is known as a subcontinent? Yeah, separated from the main continent with certain natural boundaries and all. Already I told you. And which are the different countries, neighboring countries of India? Includes Pakistan, Bangladesh, Nepal, Bhutan, Sri Lanka, Myanmar. Okay, along with India, together they are known as Indian subcontinent. All these countries are also part of Indian subcontinent. Okay, then which are the major regions? Already I told you. Which are the major regions or the physiographic divisions? Yes, which are the major regions? The Great Mountain Zone, the Himalayan part. Then the plains of Ganga and Indus. Then the desert region, southern peninsular plateau, and the islands. Okay, coastal plain also included in this. Then, which are the natural borders of India? How India is separated from the main continent with certain natural boundaries? Yeah, the starting with Himalayas in the north, and in the western side with Arabian Sea, then in the southern side with Indian Ocean, and in the eastern side with the Bay of Bengal. The natural boundaries and the geographical significance shape India's climate, culture, and its history, which separate India from the rest of Asia. So these are the peculiarities of India. So through this chapter, we are going to explore one by one all the major physiographic divisions. Okay, let's explore India's geography from the towering Himalayas to the islands of the Indian Ocean and eastward. Is it clear, children? Okay, thank you. Now let's explain the other topics in our next class.